Hey everyone, Dan Millican here with Taking Off, and when you feel like you're being watched, sometimes you are. There's Chewy, the co-pilot. So we're driving out to friends and family in West Texas. The cold spell that's gripping the United States is certainly gripping us here. We're in the single digits here. It is cold. So all of you fans in Australia and Brazil, I guess you guys can taunt us if you want, because it is cold in the United States. I always release a video on Friday, and this one's going to be really hard for me because I'm going to release this in one take with no editing, and I always edit everything. So we'll see how this goes. But I wanted to get a video out. I wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and also bring you up to date on what's going on. And what's going on is that I have been buried with all the footage I have. I have so many episodes in the can that need to be edited that I just haven't gotten to. I've got episodes with Bailey. I've got my first fly into Reclaw. I've got the one we just did, flying from Phoenix to Fort Worth by going up to flight level 210. We've got all sorts of stuff, and help is on its way. Starting in January, I'm going to have somebody be able to help me get some of these out, so I'm excited about that. Also in January, we have the next season of In the Hangar that we're going to be shooting in Fort Worth at the studios. If you can come and be a part of the audience, we'd love to have you. Now we're going to have some familiar names like Joe Casey. For you who have seen the Slips and Skids video, Joe's going to come back and give us some really, really cool stuff on some other things as well. And we'll see some other familiar faces. We've got some new faces coming too, so look for that. And what I'll do is I'll publish not only on the Facebook page for Taking Off, but also here on YouTube in the community page. I'll post kind of a rough schedule of what we're hoping to do. That way, if you can make it to the studio to watch, you can kind of know who you're going to come see. So we'll post that soon as well. And anyway, I just wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. And you know, it's been a crazy year. We've had good growth here at the Taking Off channel, and I appreciate all you guys watching our videos. It really, really helps us. I appreciate subscribing. And although subscribing actually at the end of the day doesn't really do anything to concretely move the channel forward, it's a good metric to be able to use to people real quick, and that's why we like to encourage everybody to subscribe. But more important are the views, and I appreciate all you guys who have not only watched one video but watch multiple videos off our site. And I've been going at a blistering pace. I mean, this last half of the year I've probably done 3 videos a week on average, so that's crazy. Also, I want to thank our sponsors. We've been sponsored for a long time by Flying Eyes, and they have been super. And also Colton Mortgage for the residential mortgage, and by Marshall Protective Services. One thing you need to know about the sponsors we pick, and we're going to be picking up some new sponsors in January as well to add to this. What I'd like to find is a service or product that is really, really good, and then it's run by a pilot, and that's really kind of cool. So when you look at Colton Mortgage, a residential mortgage company, it's run by a pilot, and they've got great service. Flying Eyes, these glasses, we bought them before we ever entered into a sponsorship deal with Flying Eyes, so it's easy to stand behind them. So what I do is when people send me products or whatever to review, and by the way, that's another series of videos that I've got to get out, is a bunch of different product review videos. But when they send us stuff to review, I like to use it for a while before I do a review. I don't like the unboxing kind of reviews. That's not really a review. So, you know, we use the Flying Eyes for quite a while. Some new sponsors coming up. You might have already seen, we've got Jerry Clemens from Clemens Insurance. And I met Jerry a couple years ago, and this is a guy who bleeds general aviation, and he is so incredibly helpful and just wants to help everybody that one's an easy partnership. In addition to that, we've got a new scholarship program called Tailwinds, And what they do is they're going to be providing scholarship money for people to begin their pilot training. So it's something very needed. You see on social media all the time people asking, how can they get started? And most of us, we find a way to get it started, or we wait until we're older and can afford it or whatever. But this is great that we can help people get into flying. So that's what Tailwinds will be doing. And then we got a couple of new sponsors coming, and I'll release them at the beginning of January. And just in a week now. Anyway, I appreciate you guys very much, and here we go. A one take. I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to post it. It's really hard for me to do that. No Taking Off logo, no music, no anything. Just Chewy back there. Hey, Chewy. Now he's disappeared. Oh, he's laying down. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great last week of 2022 and an even better 2023, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.